a Facebook feed right now. There's your look. Hey, everybody. Good morning. There's Big Al Reno and Chrissy.
Hi.
I'm over here.
Yep.
There you go. There we are. Hey, look at that. The miracles
The evolution of technology.
of.
Yeah. Modern technology.
I'm not sure what I'm looking
I'm gonna
at.
put us on the radio
Nothing.
too, if you don't mind.
Could you reach my phone right there for me by that
Yeah.
pretty teacup? Good morning, everybody. It's Radio Ocean City. Hi. Howdy, morning.
Do you see I'm drinking tea?
Mom, if you're watching, Big El Reno is using your wedding china.
Damn, that's hot.
Yeah, this is our morning ritual. We are addicted to the Nespresso.
Espresso and drinking of a high-end
And
China.
we drink out of yes, the girls from the White Marlin Open, when they come over, I the 2 times ago, I got out my old teacups. I had all these old teacups. They were my grandmother's, and they were sitting up in a cabinet.
Don't microwave
and
these things.
They've been, I know. Whoops. They've been sitting in this cabinet forever, so we use them now, like all the time. So that I found that in, I don't know, another drawer.
You're
And
not
I
going to
was
use
like,
them.
oh.
It's like, why keep at that point, right?
You know, you go to a thrift store and you see someone's wedding china, like sitting there, and I'm like, oh, we should just start eating off of this. You know, it's.
So I know a person, you may know these people as well, but his in-laws had a thrift store, and they would go in and get somewhat high-end, like, say a high-end thrift store is weird. It's location of the thrift store. Like, Rehoboth has some nicer stuff because there's nicer people who live there and donate there, opposed to the thrift store in Salisbury. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of a higher-end area, and they were there looking one day. And he would go there. Wasn't much conversation. So he would like cruise the new items that came in.
Oh, you knew where there were new items.
Well, he was
Yeah.
the son-in-law, right? He like something. He had to go every once in a while to see the in-laws, and that would be a way to get away from having a conversation. He sees this dining room set or crystal set that came in, and he looks around. It's stamped Waterford. Is it Waterford or Waterford?
It's Waterford.
Waterford.
Yes.
And it's marked like $20 for a set. They have bad eyes. They couldn't see what it was. So at that point, what do you do? If your in-laws, they have a store, they say they have a Waterford crystal set
I
marked
say,
for $20.
can I get this for half price since we're related?
So you're just like Chris. I was like, they didn't know what they had. I was like, that's your in-laws. What are you doing?
When I was
They needed the money.
the first time I got married, I was 18. This is so funny, and my girlfriend's 17, and she's in English class, right? She's her senior year. I've obviously just graduated from high school, and I'm getting married, and I get a phone call, and she's calling me from her lunch break at school. She asked the nuns if she could make a phone call. This was so sweet, and I got home, and she's like, I'm not really sure what to buy you. And I'm like, I don't really know what you get. I don't even know like what married people, you know. So she gave me 2 Waterford wine glasses. I still have them. They're so beautiful. Like they're really, really
probably make
pretty.
it sound
It's
like
just,
Mom had those.
you can do that. Yeah, I guess. But that would be all really, because then it was like, don't touch that. You can't drink out of that. Now it's right.
Be afraid to break it all
You
the
can
time.
have your orange juice in it
Yeah.
in the morning. You got to use it.
Yeah, like,
That's-
I need like a chalice. Like, drink out something. I have a favorite cup, but it's stupid. My favorite cup is a Salty Dog plastic cup. Is that nuts?
No, it's not nuts. We all have favorite cups. I have a favorite spoon I like to eat my peanut butter with out of the container.
I have a favorite spork. I have a spork. It's awesome. I love it.
Yesterday, I call him that. Yesterday, Bigler stops by.
Okay.
And I just got some groceries. And I ordered Reese peanut butter.
Okay, it says like Jif, Reese
Yeah, it's
brand.
the
but
Reese
I
brand.
don't know if I'd like that.
Oh, I love it. I think when we go inside, you should
If
try
you're
it.
making peanut butter eggs or
No,
something like that.
no. I take a scoop, and Bigler says, "What is that?" He
Sheesh.
goes right into the drawer, grabs a spoon, and he
No
took one
way.
bite. Oh, it's so good.
First of all, taking spoons of peanut butter of your own jar, somewhat acceptable, but still like.
Hold on, he didn't take a second spoon. He took a clean
double
spoon.
dip.
No, he didn't double.
I didn't say double dip, but at that point, it's like, that's a. Did he use a soup spoon or did he use a teaspoon? What do you use?
A ladle.
We're finally live.
Yeah.
We were coming into this Gin Blossom song. I gotta apologize.
Talking
I
about
gotta
food,
apologize.
that
The
works.
Gin Blossoms. The Gin Blossoms. They just announced a concert that was the Gin Blossoms.
And Allie, do you hear this?
Yeah, Aunt Allie's going to be the only one going. It's a big tour that 98 Rock just announced. The Gin Blossoms, it was 3 of the has-beens that we've seen recently that I'm like, oh, man, they're coming back again. It was now I gotta look. Jeez, it was, and we were just listening to the song on.
Just happened.
We were listening to the Gin Blossom song on the radio, and I was trying to get us on the
Who
air.
was?
We were not. We were talking to you.
Yeah, we were having a
guys.
conversation.
The
And
radio
each other.
listeners were listening to that, and I couldn't. It just went on and on and on.
Somebody said we were talking over top of it. You're
It's
saying?
not-
No, I was trying to put us on the radio and on our Facebook feed. Like I'm over here, say hey.
So
and-
It's like Beck.
So we weren't on the radio. We weren't on Radio Ocean City. It was just you two chatting about what you're chatting about, and I was like ready to go live in this Gin Blossom track till I hear it from you, and it just kept going and going and going.
I know you got a lot of things going on. You're doing like 60 different things. You're trying to fix it at the same time.
Well, no,
Like, you're
I
merging
wish
traffic like
you
taking an
could-
18-wheeler into a parked highway.
Yeah,
I
I
wish
just
you
wanted
could
to.
see my eyes and how they go
Yeah,
and roll in so many different ways right now.
yeah. So yeah.
Anyway,
That's the way to have a wreck on the on-ramp.
Sorry about that. I was just I'm so disappointed with myself today because I was so ready and not ready.
You
and
believe Clubber Lang beat him? I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Remember Rocky and Clubber Lang? Clubber Lang totally beat him in that fight.
are you talking about Over the Top?
I don't know. Just like, no, it's a great movie, though.
Me, yeah.
You're so confused. You
One
hog-tied
time-
yourself in
one time-
microphones.
I know.
Take a
But
break, for Christ's
This,
sake.
this one time, that right there. One of my children's dad said to them, "Meet me halfway," and
halfway.
I said, "Excuse me," and then I had to sit them down and show them the movie Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
We turn the hat around.
And so it happened again recently with my youngest and Sully and Wyatt. And they, once the words "meet me halfway" comes out of anyone's mouth, I'm like, "Sit down, kids."
Now, was that an arm wrestling movie or a trucker
That was
movie?
a trucker arm wrestling movie.
Yes,
Really,
yeah,
the
I'm
movie,
asking what you
the
classify
movie
that.
was really about a father and son coming together.
But didn't it also happen like during Thanksgiving? So is it a Thanksgiving movie?
It's,
Is it a holiday movie? Over the top?
It might. Oh, maybe now it is.
Yeah, it's a holiday. Like,
From now
Gremlins
on.
is a holiday movie.
Yes, of course
Yeah.
it is. But yes, Over the Top is now movie in my.
We watch it every Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
Yeah, this movie.
Oh my god. You're like a.
I don't want to. I don't just don't even criticize me now.
I'm not
'cause
criticizing you right now. I'm trying to help you.
I'm just trying to look away just so I get undistracted from like I had
That
I,
angle is.
I think
so-
what you need to do is
How's it
schedule
look?
school. You need to schedule school,
You look a
school
little. You
time.
might want to sit up a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
We just schedule like.
How's that?
Have work
Much
time for
better
you.
thing.
How's that good?
That's better.
How am I looking now?
Schedule better.
Do you know how you can put like parental controls on phones? Like you can only use it certain hours. Mm-hmm. We're gonna put parental controls on the studio. Like you at certain hours you can't get in.
You left here. What time did you leave?
4:30, something like that.
Yeah.
He had no idea.
I didn't know what time it was. I lost my whole day. I came out at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I'm like, I got
don't know
it.
what's going on right now.
I fixed the thing we were supposed to fix. I fixed the full screen. I just screwed everything else up in the
That's
meantime.
because you get. We all do. We start unplugging and plugging things. Like, damn it, where do we plug this into?
It wasn't.
morning.
It wasn't the plug-in.
Good
Everything's
morning,
plugged in the right way. It's
good-
just like.
Good morning, West OC Tag and Saito over at Healing Hands Chiropractic. I like when they all come together.
Oh.
You were-
Jody has Marcia over there on the table now. I have a lot of those table
Who's healing
shots.
hands?
It's the Russian.
Doctor's Rush.
Doctor's Rush.
Okay, great.
Doctor's Rush. I would highly
Doctors
recommend.
Chris and Tracy. yes.
Highly recommend. You got to straighten yourself out, Big L. You know, you
Roger.
go over to Dr. Rush. They'll get you
They got a
dialed.
job
in.
there.
Straighten you
Wow.
out.
And the shoe cam. Oh, I thought you had a double lace. That's your pants lace.
Yeah.
Are you on the shoe cam right now?
No.
Well,
you're looking at the camera live. How can you see it?
I can't
He
see a
can't
thing. I'm
see
just
it.
sitting here
Oh,
trying to
you're back
behave.
with me. Yeah.
Big
I'm
Al
trying to
Reno
behave
and I
myself.
are working on a shoe cam.
Yeah, it's an homage to Wendy Williams, by the way. Hopefully she's doing well. She's lost her mind.
You know what? But I heard she hasn't lost her mind and that she's tried to call people on the outside to get help. And now there's like
I
a
believe
big,
that.
like, save Wendy. Yeah, right? Because it's kind of scary. One person could be your handler.
Did you ever see the episode where he's
And
live
then-
on there talking
yeah.
about making sandwiches?
Yeah.
I say
it's-
make me a sandwich. You make me a sandwich.
Oh, yeah. You know what I don't
Mm-hmm.
do then? I do not make you a sandwich. Or I make you a sandwich, something on it that
You know why you
you
don't-
won't ask for another one.
You know why you never buy a woman a clock?
Hi.
Because there's one on the stove. That's
My next shoe cam will be when I kick him right in the head. Get ready. He just bent over and it was so silly. That would be a fun trick we could work
oh,
on.
oh, the slapstick like pretty.
Yeah, that's a slapstick. We're going to be like Laurel and Hardy.
More now. I was watching Three Stooges like exclusively
We
for a while.
would be more like Three Stooges. My pop-up made me watch that.
They were fantastic. They were so far ahead of their game. And to rewatch the remaster,
You know what? Were they?
it is hilarious, and they're so far ahead of themselves.
I guess maybe. You know what? Maybe for like the Jackass era.
No, like,
He's like Chrissy now.
the comedian, and then the something like the different apparatus, something make on there to for the different the jokes and stuff they do, the different stages and props they do were fantastic.
The Three Stooges.
Yeah,
They
not
could
Shump.
call us
I'm Larry
that.
Moe and Curly. That's it. What are you doing?
I'm monitoring now. Now I can actually see what's going on.
We're all in here.
It's a control thing, isn't it?
No, I just want to see what it looks like. I don't want. It's not a control thing at all. I'd rather not be in control. I'd rather just work and press a button.
Oh, I would love those are the days.
You know, that's what we were trying
Those are
to.
the days.
That's what we were trying to get
The
set up.
birds.
Click. Well, that's what. This is one of the reasons why we didn't do video, because it's not everyone would think. Well, you just add a camera and click.
No way.
It's,
That's what they thought, those two astronauts, when they sent them up for 8 days. Just click here, and then
They said-
300 days later, they're like, "Can we come home?"
They are not young. They're probably in great shape, better than I am, but they forgot how to do. They forgot daily functions. So they think they have. Like the woman says, I don't remember how to walk. She hasn't walked in 235 days.
I just can't imagine being in that small space.
Yeah, think about
you
that.
know, I think about being in the bus on the road for like 72 days.
yeah.
To back to, and
And you get
I
out.
was allowed to get out of the bus, and I had a car, but like, that's
The only way they're allowed out of the bus if something breaks, they put their life in danger, tether themselves to the outside of the space station.
I'd be
and
over
go
here
fix it.
like, I just heard the oil gasket go off. I'll be right back.
Can you call the furnace guy?
No,
How about this? How much toilet paper do they have in the other thing?
I don't understand
How do they go to the
it
bathroom?
works. There's a way.
Well, I know there's a way, but they're only,
They probably use whatever the
yeah.
wrapper from the ice cream sandwiches.
but they got to be out of them soon. Like,
Yeah.
how many days of ice cream sandwiches do they have?
They packed extra. You know what? They packed like I do. You need a snack? Let's
So,
look in my bag.
Let's say like day 10 comes. They say, listen, we don't know how long it's going to be. Just hang loose. We'll do the best I can. Okay. Well, we have
I
enough
like
food.
that terminology. Hang
Yeah,
loose.
we have enough food for let's say 100 days. All right.
Okay.
No big deal. Let's eat. You hungry yet? We're bored. Let's eat again.
Oh,
Or
heck
at what point do you say, listen, you get one Cheerio because we don't know how long we're going to be here. At what point do you start rationing to that point? When do you say you, like,
I guess
do
it's
you
day
start rationing for 1,000
30.
days in space immediately?
I don't know. Right? There's no Uber Eats up
How do
there.
you, where's the equation coming, your rationing equation coming to for everything?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Like, we
there
only
were-
have so much, there's 485 squares in a roll. There's 4 rolls here. Okay, listen, you get 1 square. That's all you get.
You got to go
maybe,
bidet.
Maybe they have a bidet up
Space-
there. I
space
bet they
bidet?
have a space
Space-
bidet.
a spade.
Do you think it's
Space
first?
bidet.
Do you think
Spade.
it's sprays opposite?
Now we've been talking about the bidet.
Spade.
All right, I will go ahead.
We've been talking about a bidet in the past
Yeah.
year or so because one of our friends, Chrissy and I,
I kind of want to Google this while we're talking.
Chrissy and I have a friend who
I need to know.
we have a friend who loves the bidet, and he has like the add-on bidet at his
What do you
house.
mean add-on?
It's an add-on. You just you can put it on any toilet. You can just
Okay, it's an adapter.
plug and play almost.
No pun intended.
Yeah, right. So I had never in my 48 years ever bideted until about 2 years ago, and he's like, well, maybe it was 3. How long ago was it, Chrissy? 4?
I can't wait to read this to
I
you.
went a solid 45 years without ever using a bidet. I'm not even sure I would have known how to use the bidet.
Did you ever adjust your shower head and turn around a little bit? I mean,
Well, I seriously, I wasn't even
Yeah.
sure. Well, I wasn't even sure.
gateway bidet?
Yeah, I wasn't even sure what it, I wasn't even
Go to
sure.
the pulsating or something like that. Take
Like,
off the shower man.
I think I'd even seen one, but I wasn't
You've
sure.
never had a detachable shower head?
It's okay. No big deal. No homo. Go ahead, tell us.
So Chrissy and I are over at his house, and he's like, you got to take this thing for a test run.
That sounds gay.
No,
Well,
I just
you
don't
know.
want to. I just didn't want to. I
Nothing wrong with that.
Well,
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
That doesn't
beachy
sound like that's.
Mike Horan says
You
they're
know
sending
what?
supply ships up to the space station.
When
Mike
you,
Horan with
so
the
they
call.
do have Uber Eats. Thank you, Mr. Horan.
They got Uber Eats in the sky?
Well, that's
Wow.
Space?
they call it that.
What's the delivery charge?
Something about that spraying and
Yep.
going. That
Okay.
yeah, I feel like I'm utilizing the restroom going one direction,
Yeah.
if you will,
Right,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And so when something is coming the other direction from where I just went that direction,
Right, you don't want to knock things like
I
you know,
don't.
You
Just-
can't cross the streams.
you're not you're
You hit
No,
the button the
never
wrong
cross the
time,
streams.
and you've got a
Yeah.
sword fight like you have never
I
seen
think you're
down
you're
there.
thinking there's a lot more horsepower or a lot more water pressure. So So Chrissy and
You're
I
gonna fight a turtle down there.
Was that the first time you ever tried it when I tried it, Chrissy?
Oh, I didn't try it until much later, and then
Like-
the first time I tried it, I happened
Like
to
a
be
ye- like a
I
year
happened
after
to
me,
be
right?
trying to figure it out, and I'm trying to show Sally my son. I'm trying to show him what
No,
it is.
I mean the one at Teddy's house.
never used that.
No, you did?
Ew, no.
Oh, wow. Oh, I
Did you ever try to wash a prairie dog?
Jeez.
Never. And I hit the button, and the damn thing shoots us in the face, and I'm like, I'm done with this.
Well, remember the first time I tried it, the add-on one here, for some reason, all of a sudden I broke it, and the thing squirting water out the lid, I was soaking wet. It was horrific. That's my fault for trying your Timu.
The Big Al,
bidet.
Big Al
the
Timu.
first time the man tries a bidet,
With the gateway.
I'm in the kitchen of our house. He's like, hey, I'm going to use the restroom. Okay, cool. I hear yelling all of a sudden, and he says, there's water shooting everywhere. I need help. And he said, there's a mess in here. I need help. And I was like, I'm going to pretend I left the house. And he won't know that I'm here. And then he said it again. There's water everywhere. I said, what's happening?
I tried to close the lid. It's peppering off the lid, going off the wall across me. That looks like I've totally pissed myself. My pants are soaking wet now.
Anyway, we took care of it, but I'm not.
So you got a you got a smart toilet.
So we got a new smart
I went back
toilet,
for the run.
everyone, and this toilet's got
much nicer.
This thing is way over the
It
top.
has a remote. It has a remote package.
It's way over the top, and
I don't
you
even know what the buttons mean, but I don't like the one description with the photo. I'm like, I don't want that ever
There's
happening
no stop.
down
I
there.
don't understand.
It's way over the top, and I don't know what
Is it on a timer? Because I'll try it. It's a nice warm spray. It was good, but I couldn't turn it
Then
off.
he
It's
has
very
to know if
odd.
I'm done peeing or not.
It's
As
very-
the warm spray's happening,
It
that's
wouldn't
what
stop.
happened. I started, and I'm like, am I still going to the bathroom? This
It
is like
started-
when my water broke. It's
So
what I
pulse
would
twice and
I
you give
would
2-minute warning?
compare it to
what's
your
the
water
company
breaking.
called? Toto or something? No,
That's
it's,
a toilet. That's not that one.
band.
what's
You
this
get
one called? It's a smart bidet toilet. It's
some-
and it's
it's some
smart. So
Korean toilet.
So we were like upgrading some of the stuff, cleaning it. Before Chrissy's project started recently, which were like big time. We were, renovating the house, doing some stuff, and I don't know what it was like. One of those Amazon things, What was I drinking last night when I ordered this toilet?
Things you buy when you're high.
So I don't know.
That'd be a good segment.
Have we had it for over a year?
It has not-
yeah,
you've had it for over a year. It hasn't been installed for like 3 months.
The
No,
toilet-
I had it for a year
the
before I
toilet
installed.
in the
Yeah.
box went from this house
Yeah.
to another house, back to
Yeah.
this house, still in the box.
Because I just wasn't ready, and we didn't know if we
No,
needed
was
an
not ready for that kind of bidet.
Didn't know if we needed an electrician or not. You got to plug that thing in. It's like getting a garbage disposal.
It's
You
got an
gotta plug-
8-track player on it.
Get a little.
So it's way too expensive, and I'll be the first one to admit it's way too expensive. But then,
All right, how much?
But then I think about the things that you got to treat.
Over 500.
Yes, my friend.
What?
Yes, my friend.
Over 1,000?
We're not sure. Probably, maybe. My friend once recently, and I'm cheap. I'm cheap, and I got
Yeah.
this thing at no discount or anything. One of my friends.
I was not
first
here
thing you
when
pay
this
for-
was ordered.
okay.
First thing I've ever paid full price. Well, look, there's some things that you can't cheap out on, and we all know this. You don't cheap out on your eyes.
Who are you?
You go get Hook Optics. You get your glasses done right.
Yeah,
You go over to Hook-
I'll give him that one. He'll
Optic-
put
Yeah.
that one. Uh-huh.
And Optic Galleria over West Ocean City, Tealmar Shopping Center,
Yeah,
and Optic Galleria. And you get your Hook Optics. You never question the price when it comes to your eyes. You never question the price on your feet. You should be spending $100 on shoes. We went to the shoe cam. I'm like, oh, well, I finally spent $80 on shoes.
Who is this?
He's talking to. I'm sorry, people, but I'm stopping that
Hey,
shoes.
Well, but
Reverend, turn around. You're preaching to the choir.
well, okay, but you got to. There's certain things you got to. And look,
To the two of us.
you only got
about
two of these
shoes.
things. You got to take care of them. So then, when it comes to your rear end, and that kind of business, sure, you can go get the $149 toilet. And I was like, you know what? Now, first, let me say that the first bidet that we had,
You didn't have a bidet. You bought an adapter.
we had the adapter, but we didn't buy it.
It was given to him.
It was a gift. It was a re-gift from a neighbor.
All right, whoa. Was it re-gift or
It was-
reused?
It was a
Re-gift.
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 It was never
It's
used.
Still in the
Never
bo- I
used.
mean,
So,
it
but
was
that
still
turned
in-
Everybody know for sure. Maybe they just saved the box in the attic.
The one that accidentally sprayed you?
Did you spray the whole thing? It fell apart in my hand.
The first time Big Al Reno tried to use the
It was a piece of. It was that thing. It was where it needed to be. The garbage next to the crap.
We had two bidets. We had the first one, which was like the bolt-on $25 version, which
That's
was
not a bidet, that's an adapter.
Well, but it still was doing it. It was
That is
spraying.
like
That's a power
y'all
washer
go
for your
get a
ass.
if y'all go get a garden
Yeah.
hose and put
So-
your finger in the middle of it,
So I'm in the studio. I'm outside here in the backyard. We're in the back of in Big Al's in the front, and he comes. He opens the back door of the house and he's yelling at me, "Hey, get in here, get in here, get in here!" And I'm thinking, I'm like, "What's going on? Like, is there something on the news? Is something happening? Is there something exciting, or is there emergency or what?" And I go running in, and he's like, "Get this thing to stop!" And the bidet is spraying water.
It was a
There's
party.
1 gallon of water spraying out, hosing across the wall, and the machine had broken.
You never buy a cheap piece of garbage.
Well, I didn't buy it. It was given to us, but it worked good enough that we liked it.
It was a gateway.
It was the gateway bidet. You're right. That's the quote. The
quote
quote of
the
the
new
day
one is
today.
nice.
I'm
I don't know how to adjust the.
So it was intimidating when it showed up, and we're like, I don't know if
He's
I'm ready.
going to be the only one that takes a trip to Thailand with us. That's just like knows how to use every bathroom everywhere.
I'm going to tell you this, and this is no joke.
He knows
I am
how
not.
to use
I
it.
am not. I'm not joking at all. We have 2 bathrooms in our house. When did we install the new smart bidet, Chrissy? How long ago was it? It was at least 3 weeks ago, right?
Why is
Yes,
smart?
Okay.
It is pretty smart. I've only gone number 2 in the other bathroom 1 time since then.
I wouldn't go any.
I would never. I was
Unless you get directly to the
short.
shower.
It was a shorter walk.
Yeah.
It's I love it. It's got a heated seat. It's got a
That is
heated.
nice.
Now, a heated seat's not nice if you went into the soft seat after some
What are
lady,
you, grandma's
or
house?
dude.
The soft seat.
Oh, the
Remember
old soft seat.
soft-
Everyone had
And
one-
then when the soft seat
It would
would
crack a hole,
break,
and it would
it
crack.
poke you.
Oh, it would poke you and cut you. You're like, "Ow, damn! This seat cut me."
Remember tank covers?
My mother had the soft seats. They would cut, man.
Did you buy a tank cover and a floor mat?
What was up with the tank
The
cover?
floor mat would go around the toilet. It was like a pee mat.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
But the
But
tank,
they
the tank
matched
cover would keep you from, like, you'd go to put
why?
the lid up,
There
and it
was-
would.
It's a tent cover.
It was like crochet. The tank in the back of the
Don't
toilet.
want that thing sweating, girl.
And then you had, you had,
Oh,
you had,
the
you had a
tank
lid cover
cover.
too. There was a lid and a tank cover.
I thought you guys had like a special pee cover or something
No,
that I
no.
didn't know
And then
about,
you had
like
the powder puff on top.
PPTP. If y'all
So-
know what a
yeah.
PPTP
No, it's funny you
is.
say that. Now, one of my friends who's I want to say he's a plumber, but he's not a plumber. But he's in the plumbing business.
Okay.
He's more in the big.
He understands what
He's
it
a
does.
contractor. He's a
Okay.
big contractor,
Sure.
But and his company sells probably thousands of toilets a year and installs thousands of toilets a year. So and the previous 2
So he's
Do
toilets.
you
crap.
say toilet? Because
Toilet.
he says toilet.
So the
Toilet.
the 2 toilets in the house,
Toilet.
they were given or purchased from the company. He's, I got a toilet for you, and he hated the last
Commode.
one. I got one of those low flows way
Oh,
back.
I
it
hate
was
that last
terrible.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was terrible. So I bought this smart bidet, and I told him I was excited. I said, "Sean, I look at this thing I bought." He goes, "You're an idiot. Nobody needs that."
Why are you listening to him now? Sorry.
Well, look,
The voice of reason?
he was right. I called him back recently. I said, "You're right. Nobody needs that." And I can't wait till you borrow it. You got to come on over and try this thing out. Take her for a run. It's all. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's
just
pretty
like
nice."
bizarre
You gotta
because he
stop doing
says
that.
it to everyone that comes
Yeah.
in. Now, Roxy's delivering the mail, walks up to the steps.
You gotta go to
Hey,
bathroom.
Why did you
you
jump
have
deuce?
to, you have to poop. And I'm like, you
drop
know
off the mail?
what? That's
Hey,
just like, if you
Everybody
do,
goes.
you do. But yeah.
Want to drop the kids off at the pool?
It's just
Everybody
weird when
goes.
you're inviting it every time
Well,
someone
look,
walks
if
in.
your friend buys
Have
a
you been
nice
back
car,
here?
your friend buys a nice car and
Uh-huh.
says, "Hey, you want to take her for a drive?"
No.
No.
Friend, buy some nice underwear. Do you let them wear it?
Yes.
You gotta try these things on, man.
I'm a different kind of friend.
Wait, really, the hammock is very
Oh,
perfect.
big
you know?
Al, I got these nice. I got some nice jeans. You want
Yeah,
these jeans are really nice. I like the way they
They're slim
fit.
cut. They'll fit you nice.
All right. Well, they do fit. I'm feeling it.
So also, I don't like how there's like the operating it has a remote control. It removes
Wait,
from the
this
wall.
room, it's on the wall and it's got like 9 buttons.
We're talking about
and
the
then
smart bidet
5
now.
buttons on the top. I don't know if some of them do something.
it blow dries you. It has a deodorant function. It has the
No, wait. Okay,
the deodorant function. It sucks the air out.
that's not deodorant. That's a fan. That's exhaust fan.
Well, that's
Deodorant means deodorant means there's some sort of fragrance.
Well, there might be. I don't know.
That would mean you have to refill it.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's like you have their like.
It's no deodorant function.
But it's
I'm gonna
deodorizing.
Do this as
Look,
ladylike
it's
as
exhaust fan.
possible.
If you go in
Deodorant.
there, if you go in there and you blow the thing up, you're hitting that deodorant button. You're gonna be like, "This thing's deodorant to me."
Deodorizing the room,
Yes,
baby.
that's right.
Yeah.
Please get that air
Yeah.
out of this room. Please get that air out.
You ever used the poopery?
Yes,
yeah, we use
of
poopery.
course.
There's poopery in the bus.
Yeah.
I think we sold poopery on the boardwalk at Souvenir City
We've
for
also
years.
got noopery.
And it came with,
also
hold on,
Putin.
the poopery, like, it came with a little video you could play by it. And the videos were hilarious. Because,
Yeah.
what it says on the bottle, it'll say something funny. I think the whole company was,
I wish I could make that commercial. I would make that
Oh.
commercial. I would have a giant lady in one of those scooters come into the place. You have a restroom? And,
Some of the potpourri, though, has some weird after scent. I bought it one time, like during the holidays,
Like
and I
cinnamon
took
crap?
it, and Yep. No, curry.
This smells,
Curry.
This
It
smells like vanilla
curry.
crap.
It smells like curry. I took it to our friend's house in Florida, and I left it there. And I thought, oh, this is nice, like a little gift thing. Someone sprayed it in that bathroom. I still can't walk in there 3 years later, and I know I can smell that potpourri curry.
Do you have an Indian restaurant smell?
It was the craziest thing ever in the entire world. It was terrible.
You're homeless.
Oh my God! It just was overwhelming. Yeah.
There's some
I still love curry chicken salad.
There's some rumblings in the town of Ocean City after how long was the city council meeting Monday, Chrissy?
4 hours.
4-hour city council meeting.
4 hours.
We
later.
expect to see and hear lots of announcements from our beloved town ambassadors and folks.
Well, isn't it public knowledge? It wasn't on video? Or?
Yeah, if you want to sit through the 4.5
I
hours,
have
or if
not.
you had to attend.
I looked up last night, but I'm not.
The first thing we saw that was announced right away was the dates were announced for the Oceans Calling Music Festival, September 26, 27, 28. I think most people had those penned in their calendar anyway because they weren't really going to change the dates. I think they may have even had it contracted for a 2-week window, like when they signed the original agreement. But so you got 3 days of Oceans Calling now, 26, 27, 28. Who are going to be the headliners? Who do you think is going to be a headliner in year number 3 of Oceans Calling? I don't think you could bring the same headliner back for a repeat. So I really like to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers or Green Day, and I think they could pull it off.
Rolling Stones.
That company is capable. Rolling Stones.
Did you say Art?
Oh, I did.
Day? It's not my cup of grass.
Seabart says it was dubbed an emergency meeting. The city hall meeting. What?
4-hour emergency meeting.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe some other things have come up.
There may be some of the agenda like this. What is it then?
Well, there's a lot of.
Rental things.
The rental thing is a big thing. The
It's
short term,
closed, right?
The short term rental.
I don't know what
I didn't
the
read the whole
answer-
story.
I don't know.
I did see something about the rental either being sold out or the opportunity, the window to apply was closed or something like that. I think. Yeah,
I do
problem.
not know enough about the meeting yet to talk about it. Really, I don't. I've heard bits and pieces, but that's all I got.
I'd like to take a moment just to say good morning to a couple people, including the folks over at the Eastern Shore Golf Magazine.
Hey, wake up, right?
There you go.
Big T.
There you go.
Don't forget to sign for Junior Golf, juniortour.com.
I know I'm waving over there, but it's
Under
there.
Armour Tour.
Under the junior tour, you have
Yeah, the junior-
Find more over on Facebook and locally contact your golf professional. Take a kid golfing; it'll change your life.
We got to say hi to, I believe, Chrissy's friend John is listening in the Keys or watching in the
Oh,
Keys
good
this morning. I'm not
John.
sure if he's watching or listening. John Williams, hello, and thanks for tuning in or watching us. Also, Derek Elsie says hi, and we should say hi to Derek Elsie, State Farm Insurance over Ocean
Oh,
Pines.
you know who we should say hi to? The entire office. Derek Elsie's office has got a great staff over there.
I'd like to take a moment to say thank you and hello to the Worcester County Chamber of Commerce in Ocean Pines. We really love you guys, and thank you for everything.
And I'll get that exactly correct. The Junior Tour, powered by Under Armour. Follow them on Facebook and sign up now. UAGolfTour.com for amateurs 18, for handicaps from 18 to 100, juniors from 6 to 18. Under Armour Golf Tour for more information.
The Junior Tour is something seriously cool because golf is a big thing in this area. It's a big thing. It's a big thing.
It's a big thing for your life.
It's a really big thing in this area, and it's a really big thing up and down the coast. And it's something that when you get taught, it's something I wish I learned. I wish I played more when I was young. We went out last year to it was the Oceans Calling Celebrity Golf Tournament, and we were working the tournament. We were working it, but we were really having a great time. And Chrissy and I, Big Alrina, are out on a golf cart with Zeppy that day. And we're riding around, seeing the celebrities and meeting people and everything. And Big Al steps off the golf cart, walks up to some guys and goes, "You mind if I hit one?" And he whacks this ball like 250 yards, like one try. Chrissy and I are blown away. I'm like, man, I felt so not golf. And I wish I played more because of where we live now.
It opens doors to the future. It introduces you to different people. It's get exercise. When you learn young, you remember it. It's very good. If you have a kid or it's about to get them out there, let them at least get the basics of golf.
Right.
Let them understand to get around. As long as you can get around the track, even if you're a 25 handicap or you're a -2.
The guys who started the Junior Tour, with the Under Armour Junior Tour,
The Junior Tour, powered by Under Armour.
They started pushing for youth golf, and man, has it been contagious. And it's really cool to see when you see, like, especially like at the high school level, when they really start performing, and you're like, and you hear stories about this kid who's 15, 16, 17 years old. Hitting
our
a
golf
couple,
team at Decatur did great this year, and
man,
I
this guy's
don't
a
have any of the
scratch
stats
golfer.
right now, but they were like.
When you were scratching it, that goes back to the handicap system. This what's great about golf is that the handicap system allows everyone to play with each other. So whether you're 100 or you're 10, if you have a handicap system, you can play golf together competitively, or or have fun, get out there and just get on the track. It's a good way to meditate, to release tension. It's a good way to get away from things. Every once in a while, take this 4 hours and just forget about work.
Well, I played sports.
Or go work.
I played sports. You played sports when I was young. And when we were young, I also played in the band in the high school. In the high school, like jazz
How'd you do
band.
both?
And I was
jazz band.
I was a pretty good a musician, and probably a better musician than I was an athlete. But I thought I was a better athlete. At 40-some years old, I wish I kept on playing the trumpet, rather than thinking I was going to be an athlete, because over the years, how many different people could I played with, and I could still be playing the trumpet, whereas if I pick it up now, I don't have it anymore.
Oh, you're admitting enough? You don't have it?
I don't have it anymore. But if the
40-yard field goes out?
Yeah, so, but no, seriously, if you learn how to play golf at a young age, you have a skill and something that's good for life, like for life.
Fundamentals, and also, if you want to get better at golf, there's only one way to do it: practice and get lessons. Go to your local professional, go down to see Buddy down Ocean City Golf Club. But you got to practice. You say, listen, you're not getting any better playing 3 days a week. You got to go out and practice. And if you want to practice, or if you don't get mad at yourself, enjoy golf. Go out there and be like, listen, yeah, I suck. That's why the ball go there, because I don't practice. Practice. But once you, like you said, once you learn at a young age, practice.
Yeah.
Once you learn at a young age, you can hold your own, or don't be the guy who whiffs.
You get some really cool.
Respectful out there.
You get some really cool experiences, and that was one thing I said to Chrissy. I said she had never seen Lighthouse Sound last year.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful course. But if you're not a
Right
golfer,
past the restaurant.
if you're not a golfer, you don't get to see these.
That's
the
the
Championship.
thing,
We have
like,
championship courses right now. I mean, we're so
beautiful.
blessed that we have these courses of this caliber here in our backyard.
Yeah, I mean, I like a golf cart ride.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Ocean City Golf, it was beautiful down there. I didn't play sports or any bandness, really.
And you can go back to trumpet if you want to right now.
No, I definitely couldn't.
No, he could.
I could also only lip sync in chorus because I didn't carry that voice. But that's
I was in chorus,
how
believe it or
life
not.
goes. I was in chorus in Berlin Middle School. The first year I tried out, she was like, I don't think so. The second year, I'm in 8th grade, she was like, I think she felt bad because my friends were on there. And she's like, I have an idea. Why don't you move to the music but not let anything come out? And that's when I
You're a
learned
dancer.
how to lip sync.
So I was in 8th grade chorus, and Jeremy Mathis was from. And remember tweaking people with their ears. So in practice, I was being a jerk, and I was like hitting his ear. So I get thrown. I'm not allowed to be in the performance, but it's at night. So I have to sit. My teacher was such a jerk. Like, they instead of just kicking me out, they made me come and sit in the hallway. So, and my parents said, yeah, I just sit in the hallway during the performance. And then they're like, walk ahead, mom, hey, how was it? What do you mean? Yeah, it's great. Did you couldn't? I was ducked down in the back. You must not see me. You weren't up there. You sure? Where were you sitting? We were behind the pole. You had an obstructive view seat. I was there.
I was there.
Yeah, I was
right in the
tying my
hallway.
shoe. Yeah. 8th grade. We sang "Rockin' in the USA." I remember that.
Oh.
That
I remember.
R-O-C-K in the
that
USA.
yeah.
Little John Mellencamp. Back then he was John Mellencamp. Or John. He might have been Cougar.
I don't know if he was. I don't know. Remember when he cougar-fied?
When he went in and out. Little pink houses.
Oh, it's Radio Ocean City.
We'll be right back.
Yes, we will. Good morning. I'm freezing. Phew.
Live on Facebook.
Hi. So, I don't.
Hard courts or gridiron, Bigler's got you covered with the Big Time Sports Report weekdays on Radio Ocean City.
Taking a look at sports news this morning as we're drawing closer to the NBA trade deadline. That is going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Some big names still could be moved. Of course, the big trade over the weekend, Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. I think the move you might see tomorrow, Kevin Durant. He's playing with the Phoenix Suns right now, and that team seems to be in the direction where they want to to shed payroll. Durant's name is being thrown around heavily in trade talks right now. I think you may see him end up reuniting with the Golden State Warriors. Plenty of moves to be made before the deadline tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the NBA. Also last night in the NBA, Joel Embiid finally showed up for the first time in a month for the Philadelphia 76ers. In his first game back, 29 points, and he helped lead them to a win last night, 118-116 over the Dallas Mavericks. Story last night in hockey, the Washington Capitals, who are one of, if not the best teams in all of hockey this year. They beat another solid squad last night at home. They doubled up the Florida Panthers 6-3. Big story, Alex Ovechkin gets a late goal. He is now 17 away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal-scoring record in the league. And finally, something a little different today, taking a look at sports history as we are in Super Bowl week. We look back at Super Bowl 46, 2012. It was the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. Giants took care of the Patriots then, 21-17. The MVP of that game, Eli Manning for New York. Big Time Sports is brought to you by Title Health Home Scripts, your trusted community pharmacy.
Big Time Sports Report with Bigler. Weekdays, exclusively on Radio Ocean City. Radio without the radio.
When it comes to convenience and expertise, Title Health Home Scripts is in a league of its own. Our seasoned pharmacists ensure lightning-fast prescription fills with complimentary home delivery right to your door in Ocean Pines, located conveniently by the North Gate. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call 410-543-4769 to fill your prescription or arrange complimentary home delivery. Title Health Home Scripts, your trusted community pharmacy.
East Coast Auto Repair is the repair shop you can trust for quality service at affordable rates. East Coast Auto Repair is located in Bishopville, Maryland. Maintenance, foreign, domestic repairs, or for 24/7 towing, East Coast Auto Repair.
And when the check engine light comes on, you know where we're headed. That's East Coast Auto Repair, just a couple miles away. Right in Ocean City's backyard.
Getting your car serviced can be a stressful experience. Minimize this stress and visit the area's most trustworthy and reliable shop. For pro service and for additional shop information, as well as 24/7 towing, go to East Coast Auto Repair Maryland.com. That's East Coast Auto Repair MD.com.
Radio Ocean City is serving up beach vibes and great times all year. Keep your vibe, Ocean City. This is Radio without the radio.
Life's unexpected turns take us each in every way. And every day has a new way of blue way. You wanna grow up so fast, rule the world. When it's time to look back, you wonder how fast and why you never had time to see the light. This life, oh yeah, life is such a blur. It seems that way, it ends that way, yeah, yeah, yeah. The past is never true. So many choices, so little time. We work to live, work to live. No, don't live to work. Left on the ground and save a penny for a dime. You wanna grow up so fast, rule the world. When it's time to look back, you wonder how fast and why you never had time to see the light. This life, oh yeah, life most days are better than some. You need to take things as they come, and don't get worked up or washed away and numb. Wanna grow up so fast, rule the world when it's time to look back. You wonder how fast and why you never had time to see the light. Sliding, oh your light is such a blur. It seems that way, it ends that way, yeah. Oh your light, it's such a blur. It seems that way, it ends that way, yeah, yeah. Been like road.